Now, like I said, what happens if you only have one cinder block? Well, look back on video number 1. As it is, won't burn very long. What you want to do is set it on the ground. I'm just putting it on here for display purposes. Set it on the ground, dig a little pit underneath. You want about a ½ an inch. You don't want a lot. Otherwise you're going to burn up your fuel too fast. And you want to be able to regulate your fuel. You can either add, dig out a little trench and add dirt or whatever it is to regulate to get to the temperature you want or the fuel consumption you want. What you need to remember is that as your fuel is consumed, it's going to make ash and fall to the ground, and it'll kind of fill up that vent area, so you want to keep that clean as well. So use this. You can still use one, just dig a hole underneath. But what if you find in the woods a drill? So then you take this and you put some holes in it like we did in the other video. 6, 6, 4. You put on your grills. Now if you look at these things real close, you'll see that this has a flat side, rounded and rounded and rounded. So you take these, put them together like this with a flat side at the center, and you can put them on here like this, and they're still kind of junky. So like we said before, just turn them over, flat to flat. You got a good fire, you got plenty of ventilation, fuel consumption is going to be fine, and you'll be able to move these and put your fuel in and set up something like that. Or use this grill. I kind of like, this one's good for like hot dogs or something like that. You can kind of roll them across. And this one, flat, you can use just about anything. Best for setting on containers and that type of thing. But what if you want to do something a little bit different and customize it? And you want to feed from one end. So you take one of these knockout blocks, set it on the ground, put your grill on top, and you can feed from the side. You don't have to go through the top, you can just keep on going. Or you can have one a fast burner where this is cooking your water and everything, and you turn it around here, keep it like this, it's going to breathe through here, and put on something you want to cook a little bit longer or a little bit cooler. So you can make up whatever you want. Again, you're limited by your imagination. Put it in the comments, something I forgot. I tried not to forget it. Now, what else? What if you want a hot burner like this? You want to knock out on both ends. This becomes a feeder. You can feed from both sides. You can get up close to it. You don't have to move anything while you're on top. One block. And kind of the least resistance. And then you take this one, and pretend this one has holes. You can either have holes or without holes. And this is one that you want to use the grill with, or griddle. Take this, put on top, and use it with a griddle. Well, how do you do that? Just knock the center out of a knockout, and you've got control of heat. Now, hopefully, these will take the place of hibachis in New York City or some other place where you got cities and you just got these little porch, and you want to make something. The fuel for these things is almost unlimited. Obviously, in the woods, you can go out and get branches and sticks and newspapers. You can find just about anywhere. Of course, everything's going online, so you might have a hard time finding newspapers. But another thing you can do is go to construction sites, get their throwaway scrap, that kind of 2x4s, 4x6s, whatever it is, then take an axe or a little hatchet or a blade and baton it and make your little strips and make your little pieces of wood. So construction sites and different places like that. Or you can go get some pallets, cut those up and get them in about 6-inch lengths, split those, put them in here. So you're limited again by your imagination. And so this, we're using a 2-block stove, a 2-block rocket stove, and a 1-block rocket stove. So it can be done. But what if you only have half a block?